Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cowboys about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will have the ball first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. The give on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, David?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king.
Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The Cowboys trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming. They're on the board first here in the season opener. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts, takes advantage.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Harris back to pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, Dave. excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like, when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like, that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years, and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. He's got him this time. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Completes it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Harris will throw. Got a man. It's Harper. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Hey, guys, when you're down close to the goal line, you're allowed to run the football. They've tried to throw it now twice. On first down, they get sacked, and now second down, they get sacked. They're going the wrong way. If they get into another situation like this as this game goes on, they can turn around and hand it off. Now you're almost forced to throw the ball now on third down in the red zone.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. Scholl. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Power football with the run.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And some room to work. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They just keep firing. Gets open down the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. 2, 3. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quickly complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Brings up 2nd down. Harris back to pass. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. It's complete.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Barrett. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they're not on the same page there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Harris will throw. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Timeout, Wyoming. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Push down for the tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
And the Wyoming offense will take over 1st and 10.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
But right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Woodhead. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
And how about that? That's the throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
Second down.
The toss to the outside. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here comes the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Harris back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The inside handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on...
Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, third down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play, and get the first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Grabs it in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Harris will throw. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Hauls it in. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got his man across the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Harris back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 28 over Marshall. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the ground with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Takes a grab past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pass their way in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
2-17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Harris will throw. He's got him. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Armstrong. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. And he's just going to spike it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down going up.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Double time. Hustling to the line to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Wants to throw on third down. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on. This is the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The give to the single back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
He's brought down at the 38. Second down.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Dogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Foster. And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Foster. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Cowboys are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Foster. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on 2nd down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the Cowboys pick up the first down. They give you... downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they do it.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Flowers.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on first down from the 30. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off play action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. There's a live football. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bull. Points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's at the 16. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Fakes to grab. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Foster. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Going up top again. Catch in the middle. It's Foster. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Foster. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brewer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. There's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rush is on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he... Plenty of of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hands it off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking for space. It's Turbin. Got the first down and more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Leaves it with the running back. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This coach says, I'm going for it. We're going to put 6 on the board, time ticking down, maybe be a little bit more conservative. I love the way they put the hammer down. Now they have the lead going into the half, an extra point away from a 7-point lead.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's John. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Flowers. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Georgia. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous receivers after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 20 over Boston College. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run, it's Turbin. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
The Cowboys are flying down the field. That's caught. It's Foster. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Lost a throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you get a little more help on the outside.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality.
Touchdown, Wyoming! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Everybody stays in their lanes well. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They'll go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Foster. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, It's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
That's reeled in. It's Flowers. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The throw to the outside is complete. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia going up tempo.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got his man, makes the grab.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Grab near the marker. It's Flowers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Jukes his way for more.
Texas A&M. They're up 14 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They go to the ground. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good. But milk the clock, and it will be your friend. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Cowboys offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you... Decision was very solid, put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today, going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball, and he's got another chance to have another great day.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Did just as he throws the ball, they get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. He'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Textbook opening drive in a hostile environment. Now let's see if they can punch it in as the crowd gets really cranked up. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both.
Go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
A 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He was hoping that would check up, but here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Here comes the punter onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And now the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The offense now operating in empty. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter.
At the 20. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wyoming has the lead here. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
What's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Alabama, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pocket breaking down. The pass is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Caught quickly, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down after the incompletion. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The upright.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker on there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. He's looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab by the receiver. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Wyoming.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Coming back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. That pass is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. comes up to the line quickly. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Brings up 2nd down.
A quick throw out left, complete. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knox. He's tackled at the 17, so and the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. A handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down and 10 now. Looking for a man. Quick catch over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys, to put them on top now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And off in a single back formation. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Wyoming has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And there's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's caught. It's Figueroa.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Movement here from the tight end. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Single back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.